Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Bowdens Own the Black box to get rid of all those faded black plastics on our vehicle. Let's roll that intro. Alrighty, so I purchased my Bowdens Own the Black box from Super Cheap Auto in Australia. It cost me around about 76 bucks, so it is quite expensive, but I've seen the videos on this stuff and it looks pretty good stuff. So you're going to be paying for the price, but you're also going to be getting good quality for it. Now I have already opened this box. It does come with quite a lot of things in there. As you can see, you get the Mr Black bottle itself, which is 250 ml. Now I've already done half of the car and I've literally used barely any of it, so this thing will go a long way. You get the flash prep bottle, so that's to get rid of any oils or dirt on the vehicle or the plastics that need to be cleaned prior to putting the Mr Black on. You get 2 sponge applications, 1 foam brush application to get in those hard to reach places. You also get a dark beads microfiber cloth. You use that for the flash prep when you're cleaning the plastics itself. And you also get 2 gloves, an orange and a black one, medium and large. You can choose to use both or just use one of them. So they do actually say on the box that this will last up to 6 months to a year. So what I will do, once I've done this, I will then go on to doing a 6-month review and a year review. Alrighty, let's show you the side step that I already have done. Look at the difference there. I will put the 2 up together and show you the difference between the 2. There are plenty of YouTube videos on this particular product on how well it can get it back to black. Now look at these door trims. These window trims, they look brand new to me. Look absolutely amazing. Now these were pretty hard to do. Again, this is where you want to use your brush rather than the foam pads. Alrighty, so obviously if your car is filthy, I advise to give the car a good wash. You don't want any mud on there. This is only going to get rid of the oils and silicone that's on the actual plastics themselves. So this is the first thing you want to use, is your flash prep. Just give it a nice little spray. Get your cloth that comes with the kit and just give it a nice little clean, getting all the areas there where you want to put the Mr Black. Get all inside those grooves. Once you've done that, it only takes a matter of a couple of minutes for this to dry off completely, and then you can apply your Mr Black. Alrighty, so once you put the flash prep on, that's when you need to go to your Mr Black. Now seriously, less is more with this application. Do not soak that. That looks like it's been used fairly. Obviously I've already done half of the car. But seriously, all you need to be doing is putting a little drop on there. And watch this. So as you can see, it goes on fairly easy. You really don't need a lot. Otherwise you're going to make a complete mess. Your hands will be covered in Mr Black. It'll just be everywhere. If you feel like you need another coat afterwards, then let it dry and put another coat on. As you can see, I haven't done in that far corner right there. So that's literally where you need to grab your brush, like so, and just get into those corners where it's hard to reach with the sponge. Same with these little divots down here. Just give it a little pat, get right in those corners, and then I just go back over it with the pad just to give it a nice even finish. As you can see, I just did a couple of drops on that pad, and look how far it's gone already. Just those little drops do go a long way. Alrighty, so I've just finished off already. I thought I'd just show you the results. As you can see there's quite a significant difference between the two. Not so good, pretty good. So as you can see, I'm doing mine outside. Probably be recommended to do it inside. They do recommend a temperature between 15 and 30 degrees or in shade and not full sun. So that is something to consider. Lucky for me today, it's pretty much a cloudy day. Alright, so I've just done around my window trim. As you can see there, the unfinished part and the finished part. She looks nice. Now remember, when you do these parts that are a bit more tricky, make sure you use your brush. And it's just like painting really, just making sure you got a nice steady hand. Just put it on there. Use the car as like a support, and then just literally go across like so. Now you may need to apply a little bit more pressure just to get that, but you can go over a few times. As you can see, it goes on quite easily. If you really need to, just put a couple of more dabs on there. And that can make it a little bit easier. However, you don't want mess everywhere. On the top, you can just give it a slide. There is a gap between the window and the trim itself. If you are worried about getting any of this on your car, then you are quite capable of masking the area as well. But as long as you get it off straight away and don't leave it, you won't have any issues of it staying on the car. Okay, so a handy tip, when you come to do the cowl, which is the part between your hood and the windscreen, one in the middle there where your windscreen wipers sit, I put my windscreen wipers up so it was easier to access the plastic in between. This is pretty, I would say this is a pretty difficult area to do. I've also got my hood open so I can gain access from underneath. As you can see already, I've done half, and look at the difference. Sorry if you can't see because of that light, but yeah, there's a pretty big difference already. Now it's up to you as to how much you deal with your. I'm pretty much doing the whole lot. Some of it, like this part here, you won't see because it's behind underneath the hood, so you won't even see it. But you know what? I'm the sort of guy that says if you're going to do a job, do it properly. So just do the whole thing. Alrighty, so that's me done, guys. Bowdens Own Mr Black. Definitely recommend it. Now seriously, I've done my whole car, and I reckon I'm still up to the top of the label there. So I've barely used any of that. This is going to go a long way. It looks good, goes on easy, and I'm interested to see what happens in 6 months to a year. So if you like this video, don't forget, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see what the results are in 6 months to a year, subscribe to that channel, because next time I put up the video, you'll be notified. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.